Hi. Okay, so today we're making protein bars, and these are really easy because they only require 5 ingredients, okay? Protein mix, chocolate or vanilla, take your pick. Oatmeal, and you will grind some of that into oat flour in your blender if you don't have oat flour in your pantry. Some crispy cereal, such as Rice Chex, Rice Krispies, Special K, something like that, and you'll crunch them up like I did here on the plate. Almond butter, or peanut butter if you don't have almond butter on hand, and honey. And that's everything. So we are starting first by melting the almond butter and the honey in a pan over here. While we're waiting for that to melt, and it won't take long, and as the recipe says, you do that on low to medium heat, okay? Let's go ahead and just add our dry ingredients. Here's the oat flour, which I did blend mine in the blender because I didn't have any on hand. All right, here's our protein powder. Here is our Rice Chex, Special K. Any 3 of those will do. And then here's your oatmeal. There you go. Mixing that together in the bowl. All right, let's check our almond butter. It's almost ready. Give that a couple more minutes, if even, maybe just a few more seconds. And in the meantime, what we'll do is prepare our glass dish. So, I like to spray mine with this. Again, I'm a big fan of this. You can use olive oil or any cooking oil really, but I like this. So you want to give your pan a little spray. Be sure and spray it into the air like I just did so that it lands on the floor. All right, here we go. So we're ready with our almond butter and honey mixture, and it's really important to make sure that this is melted pretty thoroughly, and it's also very important not to let it sit and cool, because it's during this warm phase that you want to pour it into your dry mix here, and it just makes it so much easier to mix everything together when you're stirring like so. So okay, we're stirring along. See how that's getting kind of crumbly? I don't know if you can see that there, but it's dry looking, but also moist. And the consistency is the really important part with this recipe, because if you put in too much honey, it will be too sticky and too runny, and if you don't put enough in, it'll be very dry and crumbly, and then you'll have a mess on your hands when you go to eat these. So the idea is to grab and go, maybe even eat one in the car on the way home from the gym. You don't want them falling apart in your lap as you're eating. So make sure you measure exactly with this recipe. All right, I am going to place, I doubled the recipe here, so I'm just going to place it in the dish, and then I'll have half left over for more later. All right, so you want to get about half of it in there, like so. Set your bowl aside over here. And then the trick is you want to press it in to your dish, which should be very easy to do because it's still warm from when I had it on the burner. Go ahead like that. Get the corners really good, because after you chill this for about 30 minutes, maybe an hour or overnight, whatever works for you, you are going to slice it into bars. Okay, here's how it should look. It's about a 1/2 inch high or an inch, whatever works for you. You might want a chunkier bar or a lighter one, it just depends. So we're going to chill this in the refrigerator, and then when it comes out after about 30 minutes to an hour, we're going to slice it into bars like so, and wrap it in tin foil, individual pieces, and you can put some in your gym bag, some in the freezer, some in the refrigerator, and you'll have protein on the go whenever you need it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.